It starts with an itch and a tingle, and then it builds and expands. And suddenly, all at once, my legs won't let me stand. I scratch till my fingers go numb, but my skin never bleeds. A silent accomplice waits and feeds when I'm asleep. There's something that lives inside me. I promise I never let it out. Oh, it grows and divides inside me.
Hey guys, Charlie here with another cigar review video from StogieReview.com. It's Friday, January 6th, just after 1 p.m. on a beautiful day for January here in Delaware. It's about 50-something degrees, so nice to sit outside and have a smoke as compared to the last couple of days. It's been really cold. If you've seen any of my Twitter pictures, me wearing gloves smoking outside. Anyway, so here's my first review of the year, and it's actually going to be a first impressions video actually. And what I'm smoking today is the Cabaiguan Guapos. This is a cigar from Pete Johnson, best known for Tatuaje. But I'm sure you guys saw my top 10 cigars of 2011, and the rest of the guys, Jerry, Walt, Mike, and Brian did their top list as well. And the big boys, that certain cigar lifestyle magazine, a cigar magazine, more of a lifestyle magazine, just released their, well, I think they released their 10 now. They still have the 15 through 25, or 10 through 25 of their top 25. But anyway, we know what their top 10 cigars are going to be for 2011, as water is dripping on my laptop. Ugh, that's not good. We'll put that over here. But I'm not going to edit that out. Sorry. Hopefully my laptop doesn't fall off the deck. Anyway, back to the story. So we know what their top 10 is going to be. Some surprises, to say the least. But every year, Stogie Review likes to do a sort of a buy or before you buy post, where we talk about what we think of that the top 10, the top 25 that the big boys released, and point you to our reviews of those sticks. Coming in at number 7 on that top 25 list is the Cabaiguan Guapos. And although we've covered a lot of Pete Johnson cigars, we actually have never reviewed this particular stick. We reviewed the Cabaiguan Maduro a couple years ago, and another Cabaiguan, but never the Cabaiguan Guapos, and it's been years since we've looked at this. So I'm going to fire one of these up and let you know if it's as good as they say it is. So it is a cigar made by Pete Johnson, manufactured by my father in Nicaragua, in their factory in Nicaragua. Let me pull this back over. This is where I keep my cheat sheet on my cigar, or on my laptop about the cigar. The wrapper is a Connecticut Ecuador Sol wrapper, unlike the Maduro that Jerry reviewed a couple years ago. That's a Connecticut broadleaf. So the binder and filler are both Nicaraguan. The Guapo size is a 5 5/8 by 54 ring gauge. Now I think Pete's calling it Toro Grande for this particular Vitola. But jumping right in, looking at the cigar, it's a beautiful cigar. Nice and light colored, almost like a like a shade. Maybe that's what they mean by Connecticut Sol. Very, very few veins. The seams are visible, but they're nice and tight. Cigar feels pretty good. Not too firm, not too heavy, but it does seem to be well constructed. It's got a beautiful, I don't know if you can pick that up in the video, a really gorgeous triple cap on it, and a little flag cap at the end. Not really a true pigtail, more of a, I guess they call it a flag. A couple of lighter spots, but nothing to worry about. Smelling the cigar, get some woodiness that's really nice. Maybe some earthiness with it too. Off the foot, obviously much stronger. Of the same woody, earthy, maybe a little coffee or chocolate in there too. So let me cut through this triple cap. Nice open draw. More earthiness. Some of that zing, spicy zing, not too strong on the spice. So I'll go ahead and light this up. So, you know, I'm kind of surprised that we haven't really reviewed this cigar in the past, and you know, I wanted to make sure we had it covered for our you know, before you buy sort of post, to get a second opinion before you rush out and grab that top 25. You know, honestly, I was kind of surprised by some of the things they had on that list. In this particular stick, the Cabaiguan Guapos, the particular one that I'm smoking today actually came out of my Saints and Sinners box. You know, so did this hat. Let's see, that might have it. Almost. I prefer the total toasting method of lighting up my cigars. Excuse me, lots of smoke right off the bat. You saw that, that was pretty great. Draw is terrific. Getting a lot of woodiness, nuttiness, creaminess, that's what she said. Really nice light flavors off the bat. Maybe a touch of the zing, but not too much pepper. You know, you expect cigars made by my father, made by Pepin, to have that sort of Pepin spice to it. I'm not really getting that here. The ash is really bright white. I don't know if you can see that. Got a little bit of a wave, but you know, maybe that'll fix itself up. But anyway, I'm running long already, so let me jump in, smoke some more of this. I'll come back, check in with you, and let you know how things are going. All right, I'm back. Just finished the first third of the Cabaiguan Guapos, and things are going okay. I mean, I had a really nice, about 1-inch ash that just dropped off. Nice and white, good solid ash. There's still quite a bit of white ash there. As you can see, there's almost a, I don't know, if a little soft spot that's about to poke through the wrapper, burn through the wrapper, but things are going okay. Haven't had to touch it up or anything, although the draw is really kind of loose. I really have to you know, puff really hard to get any kind of smoke volume coming through, and I believe that has something to do with that real serious tunnel going on in there. So that's probably what's leading to that burn spot coming through, and hopefully once I get past that, the draw will fix itself. Flavor-wise, it's enjoyable. Lots of woodiness, maybe some twang in there too, and a kind of a spiciness in the background, but all in all, not too complex. There's a hint of spice to it, but it's more in the I don't know if aftertaste is the right word, but that's where the spice comes in. But anyway, I'll keep working on this, and I'll check back in a little later and let you know how it's going. All right, I'm back with the end, I guess, of my Cabaiguan Guapos. I lied when I said I was going to review it in thirds like I normally do. Decided to do a beginning and an end. I guess I kind of sort of gave you the first couple of puffs, then the first third, and now I'm down towards the final third here. Once I got past that soft spot, the draw improved quite a bit. It's really actually a good draw now. However, I have had some burn problems. I had to touch it up a couple of times, and I still have a bit of a wave or an uneven burn here. So the burn hasn't been fantastic. The ash has been great though. Flavor's pretty good. That sweetness is still there, and it's almost like a buttery kind of flavor. Not as complex as I thought it would be. It's a good cigar. It's a good solid cigar, maybe even very good. Certainly, I've had much better cigars from Pete Johnson, and I'm still kind of surprised that the Cabaiguan Guapos is what that lifestyle magazine shows as their number 7 above all of Pete's other cigars that are really good, like La Casita Criolla and several others. You know, Pete's got quite an assortment of really good cigars, and I guess in comparison, the Cabaiguan Guapos isn't as good as those. It's still a good cigar, and for a lot of manufacturers, it would be their best cigar. But you know, compared, like I said, compared to some of the stuff Pete has, it really gets lost in the shadow there. So, an enjoyable cigar. I liked smoking it. I'm sure I'll smoke more in the future. But you know, still kind of surprised by the choice of this one as number 7 of the year. So that'll basically do it. I'm recording this on a Friday. I usually post on Tuesdays, so things might switch up a little bit. I'm starting a new job in Virginia on Monday that I'm really looking forward to. But I actually might, with the schedule, I might have more time to smoke. So who knows what will happen. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll check back in with you later, and until then, keep smoking.